think my mic it should be working now. Why isn't my audio working though? Yeah, my mic is working, but my audio is not working. Oh, it's working now. All right, cool. All right, what the fuck did I miss? Um, yeah, I just woke up. Yeah. Well, my situationship stayed over last night. Usually she doesn't stay over on weekends. I had to do this shit. Holy shit. Yeah. Tiger, really? Oh my God. Bruh. Oh, Wheeler finally went? Oh, didn't really go. Never mind. I wasn't gonna trade it, but yeah, it was real estate shitco. Oh wow, Top is going, dude. You guys remember this one? This is such a fucking scam. Yeah, I thought about actually yesterday I thought about buying, well, actually, you know what? These aren't up too much. I thought about buying some XFEV and LA starters. But I ended up buying more Oklo at least. I bought a ton of nuclear yesterday. That's what I did. After stream, and like after it broke like here and then here. Damn, dude, it's a ballsy buy, but through this level, it's not bad. Yeah, maybe this is all Raquel wick play. No, it closes lower, so it's not really a wick play. We're just getting started, guys. That's a beautiful base. I have very high confidence that this will set up again. Just wait. Yeah, what else is going on? Well, I was sleeping, so. Oh, what? I missed this? 304? I wouldn't have got the alert till here anyway, but. Did it get news? It surely got news. Oh, this is what shook me out yesterday. First solar. No, I'm glad it did. I sold it near lows. Because my theory here is that risk of regional war is now higher, which means that it's more likely that Harris loses because it's an unpopular war, even though Trump would have done the same fucking shit. But then the U.S. said not to retaliate, so I don't know. It's almost a de-escalation now. But Israel definitely wants Trump. They prefer Trump for sure, even though it's not a big difference. But they said they had to. Did Tesla get news? It did, right? I actually did wait. I did see an alert, and then yeah, just ignored it. It's deliveries. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think there's a rush to buy this one though. Did anyone buy Clove? This really didn't have news. Oh, I got a Joby alert earlier. That's what I saw. Yeah. This is okay. This is the one. Okay, I gotta pay attention now. Oh no, I don't want to buy it here. Yeah, Joby 550 could have been a buy. What about Archer? Flying cars, baby. What was the news? What was the news? Oh, Toyota? Fuck yeah, dude. What's the market cap on this baby? It's like 4 billion. Anyway, I didn't buy it. I think you could have bought it at VWAP there. I'm not gonna chase it right now. I'm gonna wait it out. But this is a good sign, guys. Wait, why is it giving UTC now for these times? It doesn't matter. Dude, wow, this is so stupid. No news. KC now going, Kingsoft. Yeah, dude, China is just going nuts, man. This is all KC and IQ, these two were movers um, on the earlier China rally last year. I don't think I mean it's just so strong relative in general and it's the strongest theme in China, the strongest sector. So, you're betting on that to change? I don't know. I think Nicola's too thin now. But Nicola was one of my really good trades last year on that flag. I put like 40% of my account in it. This is the one that I need to move all my drawings for, but yeah. This flag right here, this was one of my best trades last year. Here? Or you mean today? I don't really like Wolf that much. I know it's like kind of ranging. I looked at it yesterday. You should try it though. It has momentum. I sold it all on this day I sold like I sold like half on this day, and then I sold like a little bit more here, so I was holding a little bit left, and I sold the rest on this day. And I rebought it here, and obviously I sold some into here, and then I sold the rest after the close. I just treated it with the 10 day. But yeah, I bought, so I was buying this, like I started buying this here, and I actually sold it all here because I was like, I don't know if I want to be holding it. I had to rebuy it all on the highs, the high, and then the last buy point I had was here, I remember. I think I traded it one of these days, but I didn't make too much on the day trade. Oh, ICCT is going? This fucking piece of shit. Yeah, Joby is what I'm interested in now. This is flying taxis, dude. I think it's something more ridiculous. LILM, this is another one in here. Oh, it's flagging. Yeah, you should trade it actually. I don't think I'm gonna trade it. It's not super liquid. And yeah, like it's not a real base, but you know, it's a good flag. It is actually it's a great flag. It's a great flag. It's a great flag. Yeah, it's a really good flag, guys. Yeah, it's just, let's see, $9 million volume. I'm not sure if I'm gonna trade it. Yeah, I'm gonna. It got so on this day I can trade it, right? But then like these days, $8 million volume, feels a little sus. Dude, look at this. This is so funny. I mean, did I or did I not say that it would find bids on the 10 day? That's all I needed to do. Man. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this stock in general. I mean, I know it's going up. It's just one, it's again, it's thin. It's on the thinner side. Uh, and I don't really like the way it trends. Yeah, that was part of it, but I don't know if that's I don't know if that's what this move was. That move was the June June 27th. That was this day. This has been moving on its own. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm sure it could work. I just yeah, it's not my style. Because I would need something to be really, really, really liquid. And it's like, but I'm limited to like, you know, FANG companies. We got the emoji dog in the bin. That was the end of Chewy. That was not the end, but that was this day, I think. One of these days. Guess what my largest position is now, guys? VST, baby. Got 31% of my account in this motherfucker. 30% in this one, but it's not moving as much. I'm back to 25% of my account in Oklo. Thank God. Yeah, Wolf is okay. Petco, Woof. It's definitely a turnaround type story. You're right. Wall Street Bets, it's not responsible for prolonged rallies anymore. Those guys are all out of money. Yeah, I know this. That's the one. That's what I was talking about. That's the day that Chewy bounced. Like, sold and bounced. Yeah, he's got money. But I don't think any of that shit has energy anymore. I feel like it's or momentum. You know, I want to. We need something newer, right? Like this like shit like this is just hopium, you know. There's still bagels in this shit. Oh, this will be interesting. Let's see, what else is there to cope about in China, dude? Like, what the? Okay, let's see how much this moved. If you bought it this day, 100% move. You bought it the day I said this is the day you should buy yen, but I don't want it because it's too slow. Also 100% move. What the fuck, man? Do you guys remember this day on stream? September 19th? It wasn't that long ago. Yeah, of course not, because retail is retarded and brainwashed to be anti-China. So they're going to be chasing at the top. Why am I getting the news in UTC now? What the fuck, bro? Give me the fucking news in PDT. Yeah, they rolled out all these news changes and then they just bunch of shit is not working. It's not the same anymore. Okay. HKD moving? Okay, dude. Okay, this means I have to promote KC to 2 at least. I gotta clean up the second watch list. It should be mostly full of China now. Why the fuck am I not in Yin? Oh, this is a electric scooter company, right? Electric bikes and scooters? Yeah, yeah. Dude, really? This fucking top? Oh, I do hate the GCT. I do hate GCT stock, yeah. One sec, I'll look in a sec. What the fuck? This is what setup today? It's like it's not a setup. I mean, unless you're just buying it off of these highs yesterday, like here. This isn't a China name though. This is yeah, it's El Monte. It's in the Bay Area. In general, I really hate this stock though. I remember it when it was trending. It's like such a piece of shit too. I don't know why everyone loved this stock and Root. They love those two stocks, and there's like they just don't really offer great entries, and they do shit like this. Like this is so stupid. Oh, is EH doing anything? This is the not yet. Let's set a yeah. Root also traded less than $1 million volume before it started moving. Dude, why is China is up so much and my shit isn't moving that much? Unlimited Coke, man. Yeah, I do. Well, for certain stocks, like if I want to see why they're going, short interest I look at. And there was a while last year where like low short interest was really kind of a big trend, right? I don't know if you guys remember that. Everything with low short interest was moving, like Overstock, Wayfair, I forget what else, like TUP, right? Rite Aid. Should I just demote Lumen? No, no, I shouldn't. I think there might be a setup soon. I don't know, man. Sometimes it's 10 out of 10, dude. Sometimes it's 1 out of 10, dude. On average, probably like 6 out of 10. And that's not a bad thing. It should be boring most of the time. Yeah, the Dave chart is good, but it's just so thin. So what happens with these thin names sometimes is that any kind of break where people might think buyers come in, they use it as like liquidity. And that's what happened to Dave like 2 days ago. It's got a good weekly, yeah. Expel. Yeah, this day. I mean, I think it's maybe no, try it out. Don't listen to me. But I'm gonna avoid it obviously because I can't. It's way too thin. Well, I bought Oklo because of the CEG news, but yeah, I bought it because it's it's the one with the retard potential. I also don't like this stock. Now, someone already asked about this. I just don't like this stock that much. Yeah, SMR and NNE both have shit spreads, and they're not as I don't know. This I guess if you're in this, you should stay in it. Yeah, obviously this is but I prefer to be in these three. Dude, Neo is back to flat on the day. I gotta wait. Be patient. Well, yesterday, so if you guys remember, I was talking about buying VST and CEG on the dip yesterday, right? And I had cut a little Oklo because it was weaker, but I bought it back. I bought some back here, and I bought some back on when it broke these highs right here. Because yesterday's like World War III panic sell-off, right? This sector was clearly just not selling off at all. Everything else was red, and these were forming little hammers. It's crazy to see, right? And then obviously it broke Monday highs. So, okay, yeah, so relative strength on days like that is pretty important, right? I don't know about every day, but days where people are panicking, yeah. I fuck solar though, dude. Look at this shit. Solar's deader than dead now. What a piece of shit sector, dude, really. That's a pretty broad question. It just depends. It's like, okay, if I want to be in something, I'll try to find a way in on like a starter, right? So okay, actually, I didn't buy it here. I started buying it like here yesterday. I didn't even look at the 30-minute. I was just buying it off of what it looked like on the daily because it looked so good as opposed to everything else. And this is a sector that I wanted in. But yeah, you can see how it just keeps finding bids here, right? It's not going down, right? Had found some sellers, right, from profit takers. I wanted it to come back to like this level, but it didn't. Found bids, some more sellers, sellers, bids, bids, right? It doesn't really have theme. Oh my God, it's up 20 already. This is a big turnaround story. Clover was a borderline meme stock during the shit spat craze. It was punked by Chamath. Chamath Chicken Legs. I don't know how to say his last name, but that guy. And then they were unprofitable for a long time, and all of a sudden started. Oh no, this is still unprofitable, but it's a turnaround story. Yeah, I think I thought it needed like the 10 weekly, but today was a good entry, I guess. Dude, China is just such cope. Why am I not? Mm. Oh, nice. This is finally gonna offer a setup, maybe. That's a little slow, but haha, I'm so glad this got owned. Yep, KC. One by one, all these China names are gonna make moves. Uh, Look at the volume on this. Yeah, what's Joby doing? What's Joby doing? I want to buy it maybe, let's see, 580s. Oh, someone asked how much liquidity do I use? Liquidity. I generally like things that have to trade like $20 million volume on average at least. But then you gotta look at things like spread, right? But if something trades like a $5 million volume within the first 10 minutes, 30 minutes, then and it wasn't liquid before, then you can assume it's a liquidity event. Flag all damn breakout pre-market tomorrow? Why? Thinking these nuts break out pre-market tomorrow. What else did I get a alert on? Okay. This can be reset, this alert. Is it, what day is it? Is it fucking Wednesday? Is it Tuesday or Wednesday? It's Wednesday, right? Dude, this is slow, but I hate to say it, I might actually buy this one. Cause I kind of want some actual REIT exposure. Alright. Dude, why the fuck am I not in this one? Let's move this news down to here. I saw your question. I will, yeah. This trade is, there's a lot to talk about here, right? Obviously, have you studied weekly charts? Right, if you study market structure weekly charts, you'll know why this is good. How do you know it's ready, right? It failed here. And obviously, you wouldn't really know ahead of time, but there's a couple of hints that it was better this time around because of these green volume bars, right? Oh, I guess this was the big one here, but yeah. It's got retard potential because it's a fucking, they launch rockets into space. What has the potential to sucker in Redditors to buy it, right? I mean, I've been watching this forever. See the kind of news flow that you want to track, right? The kind of news flow on the way down, mission postponed, right? Tries to go on a contract but fails. It's just not ready. They don't have enough money, drop an offering, right? And look at what we do here, baby. We hit this level again, this 350, 360 level, where it's found bids before. And it starts getting bought up at the same time that ASTS really starts running. And this is like, it's not moving as much, obviously, relative to ASTS. It's not moving well. But there's some good news flow. Yeah, this day. Yeah, but it's not a clean trade yet. It runs up to the high fives, respects this level, flags, sells off on the carry trade unwind, finds bids on earnings, and then sets up like a nice little range, and then it breaks out of this range, right? So it's not there's not like don't overthink it. And then there's some positive news flow. It respects the 730 level. It rejected there like several times there. Sold back off to basically test this level right here, 560. I didn't think it was going to come all the way down here and then broke out again. And then you can see it here, right? Again, it runs into like congestion at this 730s level. But there's bad news. It doesn't completely sell off. And the thing that you really like, what really makes me love this, like it just behaves well, right? It bounces off the 730 level one more time before just really going. And it respects this 10 level now too. I don't know, it's just a great trading stock right now. This is what you want to see in a trending name. It trends better than Redfin even, right? Like trends better than Lunar. Yeah, mark up all your like mark everything up, man. You know, you're not gonna regret it. Don't be lazy. Dude, I don't fucking know. Anything can happen. It found see like Tesla was obviously gonna like reject here a little bit, right? At least to me at least. This is major level up here, 265. We'll see. Does it violate? If it violates today's lows, it's probably a bad sign. But try to I would try to trail some at least. Dude, what is it? Come on, man. Why is this going? Are we gonna get another COVID wave in the winter and then all these shitters go again? People like here's the thing, right? Like COVID is still around and everyone's just pretending it's not a big deal anymore. But you know who isn't pretending it's not a big deal anymore? Well, the ruling class, baby. If you like go to the Emmys, for example, recently, they make you take they show proof of vaccination and take a COVID test. Because repeated COVID infections can give you fucking chronic illness. This is just like generally agreed upon, indisputable thing. But they want you to not worry about it, so you go about your daily lives having to work, and then, yeah. Anyway, so COVID is still a thing. Are we gonna get more infections? I don't know. Why is this going? Why else would this piece of shit go? And meanwhile, all the dumb fucks, these dumb fuck traders are like complaining about having to wear masks still, and it's like, oh well, it's a violation of my freedom to have to wear a mask. It's like fucking dumb piece of shit, like honestly. Oh yeah, they have a influenza and COVID vaccine. That's right. This year? No. No, I haven't had not since the first wave of boosters. I usually, I mean, having said all that, I usually also don't get the flu vaccine because I'm scared of needles. So I'm scared of needles. Same reason I don't have any tattoos. You should probably get it though if you're not scared of needles. All right, a little bit of a pullback in the P&L. That's fine. They're mandatory for certain jobs, I believe. They're no longer free though. Biden is ending that shit. You're gonna have to pay $200, I think, now. But yeah, if there's like a new major strain, I'm probably gonna get another vaccine. But so far that hasn't happened since like Omicron, I think. No, I only bought yesterday. I bought yesterday, talking about on stream, but after I cut the stream, I got some more alerts. I bought see these alerts? Oklo 843, right? I bought more Oklo here. CEG, I bought more CEG at 262, which is like here. I bought more VST at 120, 60, yeah, 120, 60, this level, right? Or was it this level? 120, 61, yeah, this level. Yeah, 200, baby. One thing, America is good at making fucking companies money. That's why, ever since Obama, right? You guys know about the what ACA is, right? Affordable Care Act. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, there's also a little bit of fundamental to it too, I think. I don't really, that's like, if oil becomes more of a problem due to increasing instability, or, maybe an OPEC finally makes a move, maybe we invest in nuclear, because it looks like we're not investing in solar. That's not entirely true. There's the solar tariff that's keeping the US solar industry on life support right now. Free trade, right? But yeah, if you talk to dipshit liberals about Obama, right, they'll talk about how like, oh yeah, he wasn't perfect, but at least he passed the Affordable Care Act, which is like just so fucking ignorant. Affordable Care Act was like a sellout to private insurance companies, right? The most important thing the ACA did was it removed the cap on premium and premium increases for healthcare providers. And you can see it in the stock prices after Obamacare. Fucking piece of shit sellout. I fucking hate Obama so much. Oh man. The only thing I'm really tilted about now is not being in China fintech. And yin, obviously, and China large cap. Ugh. This yin and CWeb are the singular best trades of the last few weeks. And it's not even close. Correct. But there was a clear buy day. September 19th. That was the obvious buy day. I'm serious, go back on stream. I talk about how yin is too slow and but this is the day if you want it. God, so fucking cringe, man. That's gonna haunt me for so long. I'm probably like one more week. One more week of coping. It's just SSE and SZSE. I think Hong Kong is only closed for one day. And all the ADRs are Hong Kong anyway, but yeah. I don't know if it's yeah, I don't know what to I'm just gonna not think about it too much. CEG down on the day? Oh, this is pretty classic pair short, I guess. Where is it? Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm gonna actually I'll do one more scan and then I'll cut. I'm gonna do some cleaning. I think I'm just in like, oh man, really, dude? This was such a crazy move. Like, what the actual fuck? How do you manage to hold through this though? No, you don't. Man, every day there's some China name making like high double digit, triple digit move. I mean, so uh so what's happened is yeah, dude, get a pack of fucking coke. Get a pack of Galaxy Gas to cope. Uh after the strikes, America said don't retaliate. Now whether Israel listens or not is up in the air because they need it's a fine line, right? That America wants Israel to toe. Yeah, I mean, it's a question of does the dog wag the tail or does the tail wag the dog, right? And conventional analysis and thought is that obviously Israel is a satellite state of the United States. Israel does United States bidding in the Middle East, right? It's a colonial project. But there's a great book on this called The Israel Lobby that kind of challenges that assertion that suggests that it's kind of more of a two-way street. This is by John Mersheimer, and I forget who he co-wrote with, but Mersheimer's great. Mersheimer's one of the few people in quote unquote political science that I respect. He's been smeared as a Russian agent ever since he basically came out with a couple of lectures explaining what happened in Ukraine since 2014, starting with the Maidan Revolution, which all these dipshit ass pro-Ukraine liberals don't fucking understand. Um, Anyway, Mersheimer's great. Israel Lobby is a great book. You don't have to read it, but you can look it up and learn about its arguments. So yeah, if Israel escalates, I don't know, we could see some more regional war. The other thing is though, so there are troops in the region, American troops. I think they seem to just be on air supporting like the carrier presence. I don't think that they're going to likely to get involved in Lebanon because that's just too much of an escalation. And I don't know, for political reasons, Biden and Kamala don't really want that to happen either. But overall, I'm glad someone finally fucking did something about the genocide, like something big. instead of just sitting on their hands, saying things. But it's not up to obviously. I don't know what the fuck the Iranian regime thinks. But so far, the market hasn't priced in a full-blown regional war yet, or it's not. It's not. It's not. I don't think it's expecting it. Right? Look at otherwise, or you know what? This kind of stuff could still run, I guess. Yo, NR, what's this doing today? Oh yeah, this did run today. Oh wow, this almost doubled in the morning, or no, yesterday evening. Okay, yeah, and then yeah, I guarantee there's not going to be a lot of good takes there. I mean, if you're in like the same old discords, like I swear to God, people don't know what they're talking about. None of these motherfuckers know any fucking history. Like, just read one fucking book on Palestinian history, but they speak with such confidence. Like, I'm talking one book. Yeah, probably, because, Islamophobia is fucking rampant in this country. People don't understand how decolonial struggle works. Do you think people get free just for asking for it? Like, no, they fucking fight back, dude. And people don't understand that, like, I don't want to rant too long about this. But, like, read one fucking book. Read, like, The Question of Palestine, Edward Said. Read On Palestine by Elon Pop. Read 100 Years War on Palestine by Rashid Khalidi for a more liberal perspective, I guess. Any book, man. Read what's this book I was reading? I didn't finish. It's a really short book. Ghassan Kanafani, right? The Revolution of 1936 to 1939 in Palestine. Like, learn some fucking history before you open your mouth. Yeah, I mean, here's the other thing. I don't think you need to actually even understand the history to be on the moral side of this conflict. It's just fucking obvious, unless you're a racist. But I don't know, man. People are brainwashed. This is why Mao is right. Mao once famously said, "No investigation, no right to speak." It's like, goddamn, he was fucking cooking when he said that shit. Yeah, I mean, wanting to understand what's going on around me. 'Cause like, I used to be just like a run-of-the-mill liberal, and then, you know, um, during the Bush years, it was pretty easy. 'Cause like, oh yeah, obviously the war on terror is wrong and the invasion of Iraq is wrong. It's like, they're doing this just for control of the region's supplies, right? And then Obama was elected, and I was a big Obama supporter in '08. And he did the same fucking shit. He bombed 7 countries, he destroyed Libya. And this is not to say this is not to say Gaddafi's a good person, a bad person. It doesn't matter. I'm not saying that. It's just like he destroyed the fucking country, and they are materially much far worse off right now. Right? They supported radical groups, radical Islamist groups fighting the Assad government in Syria. And again, not saying one is good or bad, but they're literally like supporting super far right Salafist jihadists against governments that they don't like. It's like, right? I'm sure you all remember the famous it was WikiLeaks, right? WikiLeaks released the Libya cables about how like, and then there's like this famous email by Hillary Clinton saying Al Qaeda is on our side in Libya, right? Like it's like okay, so they're just doing the same shit. And then I was just like, okay, well, what the fuck? Like the Democrats, no different. And then promises of healthcare, promises of the codification of gay rights. None of that happened. And the Democrats had a supermajority in Congress, right? It's just fucking insane to see that shit and still be like, well, I'm just gonna not think about it. So, but it's like a slow process. Like what was like one of the first books I read was Manufacturing Consent by Edward Herman and Noam Chomsky. And that one is pretty illuminating because it's basically a theory of the propaganda model that we have in the West. And that there is really no such thing as free speech and free press. It all kind of exists to manipulate us into believing that capitalism is the only right way, and that these countries that America imperializes are bad, and it's our duty to like go and help them out, right? And it's like pretty academic at times, a lot of footnotes, but it goes into depth about how the Vietnam War and the bombing in Cambodia and Laos was reported in the West by both liberal and conservative newspapers, and talks about what actually happened. It's like, and that book kind of like I was like, okay, well, fuck, maybe everything I learned isn't so true. And then you read a book like The People's History of the United States, or is it A People's History? They had the Howard Zinn book. It's a very famous book. Um, and it's like, well, why didn't we learn about any of this in U.S. history class? And I went to like a good California school, taking AP U.S. history and all that shit. And we don't learn about any of that. We don't learn about how political struggle, happens here. We don't learn about all the political prisoners that the U.S. government has oppressed and continues to oppress. Um, and once you understand these things, you can't really you can't help but see things for how they are. I think there's like a few days of ranting about politics, but it's like politics is always going to be relevant. If you don't think it's relevant, maybe you're lucky enough where it doesn't affect you yet, but it is everything. Yeah, history will not be kind to Biden and Kamala. If we survive to become more of an advanced species, this era will not be looked upon kindly. Really, I believe it. I mean, Palestinian accounts have been getting banned, shadow banned by Meta, by Twitter for all year, man, all year. Anyway, at this point, it's like it should be pretty obvious, right? Like $8.7 billion to Israel, no money for hurricane relief. They also passed like what the House passed like what a $16 billion bill to publish anti-China propaganda. They've already been spending like 300 million a year on it. It's like Jesus fucking Christ. Dude, this MicroStrategy though, I'm liking this. This is so much stronger than Bitcoin. It's crazy. All this needs is a good bounce in Bitcoin. So if this sets up, and let's say Bitcoin forms a higher low and just starts running back up to 64, 65, I would buy this. Under 174, that looks like what it's gonna do. Oh, I do have an alert already. Yeah, show extra love for your Muslim brothers and sisters, guys. It's like the huge tenet of American like doctrine the last 20 years is anti-Islamophobia for sure. Oh, really? Are you crossing the border that often? Aren't you in Toronto or the suburb of Toronto? Like you just can't even look it up? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I followed that page. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember. Yeah. Do people talk like Toronto hoodmans over in London? Wagwan fam? Probably not in London. Dude, the Toronto accent is so funny to me. Well, I get that it's just patois, but you know what I mean. Like when suburban Toronto people talk like that. All right, all right, all right. Let's finish these. Let's finish scanning. Okay, I gotta come back and I need to clear some shit out. Did any of these actually follow through? Nope, not really. Yeah, okay, no regrets. ARM? Yeah, 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 yeah. All good. Oh yeah, straight up. Yeah, no, I mean, it's not, yeah, it's not worth it to argue with people in general. I mean, if someone wants to have a discussion and try to understand something, I very happily talk to them, but in general, it's a waste of time. Yeah. It's just like part of this pervasive anti-intellectualism, right, on the far right. Like we don't want to learn anything. It's like, okay. Man. Okay. I gotta go move around. Man, I can't believe Yin and Siwa made another 20% move. Like, are you shitting me, guys? We're 20, almost 20% move. Only 10. Okay. Yin is up more, right? 16% move. Mm, why? Why? Why, man? Okay. Okay, okay. Later, guys. I can't look at this anymore.